You can tell it's a moving day by looking at Maggie. She's always got that look on her face like she doesn't understand. This will be her first time riding in the motorhome as we move to another RV park where we'll be for some time. And not as much stuff to do in here as we would normally have when we had our Flagstaff Classic. We only have 2 slides to put out. We don't have to clear off a lot of stuff in order to put the table down, because we don't have to put the table down in this one. We had to put the table down in the Flagstaff, and we will use the bench seats for storage and underneath for storage. And then we have this slide out here that has to go in. Have to fold the rug up here though. And we've secured everything up there. We only have about 45 miles to go, so it's not too bad. Got to take down the window coverings in the front. And it's sure been nice having fewer slides to worry about and less stuff to pack up, and having auto leveling on the other end is going to be great. And we'll be towing our Ranger behind us. And so this is the end of our month at Orangeland RV Park. I've done a review on that before, and we used to live in Orangeland for about 7 years when we had our big Coachman Northridge fifth wheel, and so we're familiar with it. It's a really good park, not too far from a Honda Center or Angel Stadium or Disneyland, and lots of fruit trees, lots of green grass, a nice pool. And some of the staff that's still working here was working here when we first moved in 2010. So Maggie is in for an interesting day today, because I don't know what she's going to think when she can ride in a vehicle that's moving and walk around if she wants. But she won't be able to stay there when the slide out comes in. I've brought the bedroom slide in, and this slide is a Schwintek slide, and as you can see, only the bed platform comes in, so we're able to leave Maggie's rugs down, and we can put a few things down here. The control for it is here, and it's also on the phone, in the app on the phone. And so my husband has that clock secured up there, and it didn't come down the last time, so hopefully it won't come down this time, but it is a cheap clock. But you could use this slide in the in position if you were in a rest area and were spending the night. I would just have to climb over the bed to get onto my side, but it's something I've done before. And everything is removed from the counter here in the bathroom, and we don't have to do anything there. That little dish in the trash can is for the vinegar that we put in to get the gnats out of here. This stuff, he's got this sticky stuff here that keeps stuff from sliding. He was able to get the extension rods in on his side, but not my side, because they won't reduce that much. And the soap will go in the sink when we're done using the bathroom. We are using the shower for storage, and I've clipped this. You have to clip this. My husband likes this feature up here with this bar across here, because you can hang wet clothes or wet towels. This stuff won't go anywhere. It's secured in there. We don't need to pick up these rugs. This one here, I just fold over in half, but I'll wait and do that once Maggie's out of here. We don't have anything there where this slide out is going to come in. And we don't have anything in that corner. We still have to take down the window coverings. Right now, my husband is dumping the tanks. This won't stay up here. This will get moved. But
I'll take Maggie to walk.
I'm gonna find places on the floor for these. And as I said, we don't have to bring that rug in. And we'll just dump Maggie's water out so it doesn't slosh over. I think that'll ride okay there. But pretty much everything is done on the inside except to bring this slide in. And this one here, we have a control for it on the phone or on the BM Pro monitor, but we don't have a retract the slide like we do in the bedroom on the light panel. And so I just use my phone to bring it in. But we do have it up there where we can bring it in as well. And once we get the slides in and he gets the motor running, we'll retract the auto leveling and we'll move the motorhome over to the check-in area here at Orangeland and then hook the Ranger up. On the outside, it's important to make sure we have all of the compartments locked so they don't come open. Now this is the propane and it doesn't have a lock on it. And I think the one on the end is still unlocked, and this one here, I think he's using them, but I'll make sure that one way or the other I ask him if he's ready for me to lock him up. We do have a locking pin on that so that we don't have to worry about anybody stealing it. I've already put the bedroom slide in. This may still be open. Just flushing the black water tank out. Now we'll remember to remove the blocks behind the wheels. We've still got the electric cable there. And we'll remove these here. And the step, I will probably put that in the back of the Ranger. And I bet you he's going to ask me where his gloves are. So I'm going to remember where I saw them last. I gave Maggie a treat to calm her nerves. One thing I'm going to check is to make sure that all of these drawers are shut. We did have one come open when we were bringing it back from Camping World. So we just want to make sure, and I also want to make sure that when the last person uses the bathroom, that we can make sure that the bathroom door is shut, because it doesn't shut really well. And I think these drawers here are all okay. The cabinets should be okay. I see a little one here that's sticking out a little. Let's see if I can do this here. Yeah. It's most likely because he's overstuffed his drawer, because he has a lot more clothes than I do because he still works and I'm retired. I believe that one is shut okay, and these will be okay because they just raise up and they have magnetic catches on them. So, and I'll make sure that in here those cabinets get closed. I don't think we need anything out of them. The ones on the bottom, I'd already done the drawers earlier, and the cabinets down there. And as I said, I already did this. So I'll have to remind him to put that down because I can't reach it. I have seen videos of other YouTubers who have had those come open on them, the refrigerator open, and everything's spilling out. But as soon as he gets back, I've locked all the compartments. We just have to put this slide in, disconnect the electric, and we should be ready to get the Ranger hooked up. This one does not understand how it works. She's waiting for us to put her in the Ranger because normally when we had our Ram 2500, we put her in before we started packing up. So things are not right in her world right now. You can see the look on her face. She's really worried that we're going to leave her in the motorhome and drive away in the truck. I'm trying to put the slide out in, and she goes and decides to lay on the rug. And this is how much room we have in the floor when that slide out is in. And that one goes right up against the dressers and closets. But we don't have to worry about any of the rugs. I just fold this one over and it's already got a paperweight holding it down. Hopefully she'll get in her bed. The last things to do on the inside are to make sure the pump is off and disconnect the electric outside and make sure the bathroom door gets shut.